today is getting its own version of South by Southwest. Et Cultura, a film, music, and interactive festival to showcase local, regional, and national talent.
Et Cultura is what makes Tampa Bay such a cool place to live, amongst other things, of course. And joining us now is one of the co-founders, Leah Umberger. Leah, welcome.
Hi, how are you guys today?
And doing well. And let's talk about this event. It's a great event. I love the name Et Cultura, although it might be difficult for some people to say.
Yeah, exactly.
It's from the Latin, like etc. Et Cultura means and culture.
Yes, exactly. We're calling it a festival of creative culture is what basically our tagline is for the festival. And it is bringing together all that you said. We have an interactive branch, we have a music branch, we have a film branch, we have yoga, we have makers, and it's all coming together in a 5-day festival here in St. Petersburg.
Okay,
in
exactly.
St. Pete.
Yeah, where in St. Pete?
We're in St. Pete.
Stuff?
We're actually doing it on 2 different footprints. The very beginning part of the week is our interactive sessions that are taking place at the Station House.
Now this is on the 16th?
This is on the 16th through the 18th.
Okay.
And then on the 18th through the 20th, we're actually closing down Baum Avenue, which is a 4 city blocks in St. Petersburg, located in front of Green Bench, but also taking up basically from the police station to the end of Martin Luther King Road. And we're going to close that whole section and have over 100 vendors out there. We're going to have the music stage out there. We have a kids event out there that's actually part of the footprint there, so there's a lot of stuff to do in those 5 days.
Wow. Do you know, it's so exciting to see what has happened in St. Petersburg as far as arts and culture. And South by Southwest, if you're not familiar with that festival, in Austin, Texas, every year, it has grown from such a little tiny baby festival to this humongous...
Internationally known.
Internationally known, where huge movies premiere every year, and the best artists in the world come to it. So I've always said, and tell me if you agree, Austin is to Texas what St. Petersburg is to Florida. Very similar in states of mind.
And mentality,
yes.
yeah. I think that that's the biggest thing, that one of the things we talk about is that model of South by Southwest, of bringing all these things together to highlight a city. We don't want it to be the Austin version of South by Southwest. We want it to be St. Pete's version. So that's why we've partnered with the city of St. Pete. We've partnered with different vendors that are there to sort of really bring in the feeling of St. Pete. We don't want it to feel like it's something that was plopped here. It's sort of as a grown out of what's already here, to celebrate the arts that we already have a huge footprint on, the theater, all of those things that are here that are part of the events are part of what St. Pete culture is, and that was the really important thing for us to highlight.
Can you break it down a little more specifically for us so we can figure out what it is we can take in over that week?
Absolutely. So the interactive part of the branch is happening now, so that's the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And when we say interactive, it's at 9 different sessions that we're talking to industry leaders, innovative people, tech people, digital artists. We'll have 9 different breakout sessions that people can come and partake in questions and comments and sort of be part of a conversation of what's going on in the city.
It's like a TED Talk, kind of, but it's more interactive.
Yeah, it's more interactive. We're going to have a tech petting zoo. You'll be able to actually interact with these people, which is really a great part of it. Then starting on Friday, we actually launch into the Baum part of it, Baum Avenue, which is more of our street festival, where we will have the music. We have the Hip Abduction is headlining our Friday night. We have Kendra Morris, Dan Orlando is that Friday night lineup. It's a really big lineup. And we'll have over 20 bands over the next 2 days that will be part of that event. Then for the films, we have over 40 films that we're doing. And that's really impressive.
For a first time out, that's very impressive.
And these filmmakers are coming from all over.
We have different groups of filmmakers coming in, but what's really great is we do have each of the films sort of has an artist highlight in terms of what it is. We have, on the first night, it's Funny Guy. And Folk Hero and Funny Guy is the premiering film on Friday night. And that's got Alex Krapovsky as the man who sort of is in part of Girls. And he's starring in that. But it's about a folk singer and a comedian, and they go on tour together. So it's sort of a comedy buddy movie that's sort of launching the event. But it's about artists. And then our second night is Nerdland, which is a Florida premiere, which is really great, which is Paul Rudd and Patton Oswalt.
Cool.
And it's a satirical animated feature.
Oh, I love that.
That we'll be doing that night.
Well,
and then,
Paul Rudd and Patton Oswalt.
Good combo.
Great combination.
I know, we can't wait to see it. We're sort of all really excited about that. And then Sunday we have Burn Your Maps, which actually has a documentary film person that's part of the feature of what's going on there in the story. And that's got Vera Farmiga is one of the stars in that as well.
Wonderful.
So some heavy hitter.
Yeah, we've got a lot.
Congratulations.
And
thank
you. Look what she brought for us.
I know.
Leah,
you guys have your own T-shirts to be part of the group.
I will wear this proudly.
Me
I
too.
know you will as well. Well, I'll tell you what. Good luck with it. Again,
Thank you.
Et Cultura runs November 16th through the 20th in the beautiful city of St. Petersburg.
Leah, thanks again.
Thank you. Hope to see you guys there.
We will.
Absolutely.
Be right back.